that we flew into Minneapolis and did not bring my bike on the plane, I had to go buy a bike that I can use for 5 weeks. So we went to a local Target store to pick up a cheap bike. Well, I don't think this one will work. So we picked out a $150 bike and test rode around the aisles of Target. Yep, I think this one will work. Getting some weird looks from shoppers. I guess they have never seen a dog in a backpack riding in the aisles of a department store. Minneapolis is one of the best cities in the country for biking. So many trails. We are going to ride on a couple of trails that run along the Mississippi River in downtown Minneapolis. We start on the east side of the river on St. Anthony's Falls Heritage Trail, which is a 1.8-mile loop along the riverfront. It is all asphalt. We ride over the Stone Arch Bridge, built in 1883 as a railroad bridge consisting of 23 arches made from granite and limestone. It remained a railroad bridge until 1978, when it closed down and then reopened as a pedestrian bridge in 1994. It connects the historic district of northeast Minneapolis with downtown, providing a great view of St. Anthony's Falls. Once over the bridge, we enter Mill Ruins Park. Later we will ride along the West River Parkway toward the old mills, but now we are going to follow the Heritage Trail northwest toward 3rd Avenue Bridge. On the walking path for a bit so you get a great view of the Mississippi as we approach Hennepin Avenue Bridge. There is a nice on-ramp to the Hennepin Avenue Bridge from the Riverfront Trail. The original crossing here opened as a toll bridge in 1855 and is believed to have been the first permanent span across the Mississippi at any point. Named after Father Lewis Hennepin, a 17th century explorer who was the first European to see St. Anthony's Falls. Once over the bridge, we enter Nicollet Island and make the first right, and then the trail winds left across another historic bridge over the east channel of the Mississippi. The Merriam Street Bridge was built in 1887 as one of the 4 spans of the Broadway Street Bridge. However, when that crossing was reconstructed, this truss span was moved to Nicollet Island. We are now going to head southeast along the east side of the river to almost the point where we started. The Pillsbury Mill, which is what helped to build Minneapolis in its early days. This was the largest flour mill for over 40 years, starting in 1881. Today, the exterior looks pretty much the same. However, the interior was transformed into 251 affordable live-work areas for local artists. We want to continue back along the way we came along Main Street just to show you the historic district of northeast Minneapolis, which is a very popular hangout area with local restaurants and outdoor events along the Riverfront district. Certainly a must when visiting the Twin Cities area. We are going to head back over to the west side of the river and ride along the West River Parkway Trail. This total trail is 8.9 miles, which runs from Plymouth Avenue to Minnehaha Regional Park. We are going to start in the Mill Ruins Park as we head along a wooden boardwalk here toward the old mills. Here you can see the history of flour milling and see the ruins of several mills that were abandoned with a museum that sits on the property. Atop the old Washburn-Crosby Milling Complex, the original neon gold medal flower sign still shines as a proud heritage of Minneapolis. This path has a blend of history and contemporary, as right next door is the Guthrie Theatre with its modern architecture. With history, there is always tough times as well, and Minneapolis experienced that on August 1st, 2007, when the I-35 West Bridge collapsed. There is a memorial on the parkway and a brief story of the 13 people who sadly lost their lives that day. It also injured 145 others. After the I-35 bridge, we continue along the West River Parkway Trail to the University of Minnesota. So if you love to bike, you will love Minneapolis. These were only 2 trails of over 20 trails in the Minneapolis area for both road biking and mountain biking. Download the Trail Link app from Rails to Trails to see all the info and route maps that Minneapolis has to offer. We are shooting much more of Minneapolis, and we'll be posting a video in the next couple of days of this beautiful city on the north banks of the Mississippi. Subscribe to our channel to see more. We are Tampa Aerial Media and shoot videos across the USA. Thank you for watching.